Hello and welcome to Skinvis Beauty. My name is Judy Irizarry, professional makeup artist, and today I will be sharing some of my personal makeup tips on creating a natural and fresh beauty look for mature women, so keep watching. So my model today is my mother, who is 70 years old, and I'm treating her to a little Mother's Day makeover. And when I asked her to be in this video, she's like, I don't like too much makeup, you know, I'm not on TV, I'm not going to a gala. Ma, I do this for a living. Can you have a little faith in your daughter, please? I want to treat you to a Mother's Day makeover, and it'll be really pretty and light, and you're gonna love it. Her main concern is not to look cakey, not to look ridiculous. So I created a beautiful and natural, fresh look that I think is universal. A lot of women can use the same sort of technique with their makeup. You can change it up with your colors. You can add more, you can take some away. So it's all up to you. I will be listing everything in the description box below that I'm using. And if you have any questions, let me know. So let's get started. And now I'd like you guys to meet my mom. This is Aida. I'm using a rosewater spray to dampen my beauty blender and just press the product into her skin. It is a lovely treat, and I think it really does liven up and awaken dull, tired skin. I think I use this in every, makeup that I do. The product line that I'm going to be using is a brand called Sesderma, and this is a toner slash cleanser, just making sure that there's no more debris left on the skin. And I'm using a serum. It's an anti-aging serum that really renews and regenerates and hydrates the skin. It's really, really nice. And I'm just tapping this all over her skin, making sure that it's well absorbed. Now I'm going to give my mom a little treat. I am going to give her a lovely facial massage using Sesderma's vitamin C glowing fluid. This has antioxidants and it really restores the natural glow to the skin. It is Mother's Day, so I want to give her an extra little treat to her makeup application, and why not give her a nice little facial massage? I'm going to take the time and make her feel good, make her feel special. And who doesn't like facial massages? I know that I do. It's the best part of getting a facial, right? So I'm just incorporating this into the makeup application. And to finish off my skin prep, I am using a lip balm by Nuxe Paris, which has honey and sunflower oil. All right, let's get to the skin. I am using my favorite foundation ever. I use this on myself and a lot of different skins, and I'll spritz my brush again with a little rose water. And instead of using a flat, firm brush, which usually applies more product, I am using a round one, which really buffs the product into the skin. My mom doesn't like a lot of makeup. That's the first thing she told me when I was filming this video and doing her makeup. She's like, don't put too much on my face. I said, Mom, trust me, okay? This is not my first rodeo. Anyway, I love the way this foundation looks on her. It does not crease or get cakey, and it gives the coverage without it looking very, very heavy. And once I have it all on her skin with the brush, I will take my beauty blender and just go in there and make sure that it's all pressed and blended into the skin so that it looks as natural as possible, yet giving me the coverage that I need. And to conceal and just give a little bit of lightness underneath her eyes, I am using Maybelline's Fit Me concealer. This is lovely because it's lightweight and it doesn't get cakey or creasy at all. My mom doesn't like too much makeup, so this is perfect for her. I kind of use this also on a daily basis, and it's really, really nice. Now, before I start setting anything with any powders, I'm using this Stila Cream Blush. This is the shade Peony, and it is fantastic. This is a product that's been around for a while, and to me, it's kind of one of those favorite pieces of a product that I keep in my makeup kit. It creates a beautiful radiant cheek without adding any shimmer or glitter or chunks of, sparkle. It's beautiful. So this is going to look lovely once I set everything in place. And you want to use a synthetic brush for this. This is the type of brush that I think really buffs the product in place. All right, powder. Cult classic for makeup artists, Laura Mercier's translucent powder. This is fantastic. And I'm just using a very soft, lightweight veil all over her skin. Now, to give her a little bit of a bronzy or golden effect, I'm using a bronzer that I use on myself by Lorac. This is a matte bronzer and highlighter duo. I'm just using it on the outside points of her face and on her cheekbone. To groom her brows, I am using L'Oreal's Brow Stylist, the Prep and Shape Pro Kit. This is in light to medium shade. It is perfect because it's got like a wax and a powder, and you can mix them both together and just really fill in the areas that you need to, or just reshape the entire brow. My mom does not like a heavy brow, so that was the first thing she's been telling me. She's like, don't make them look too heavy. So I am just filling in the areas that she needs to, and just brushing out the excess product and making them look even softer and more natural. She's got quite a bit of hair. It's just sparse in some areas. So this gives her a nice natural look to her brows. And to finish grooming her brows, I am using the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Gel in soft brown. This gives it a beautiful finished touch. It makes them look nice and even. It gives them a little bit of a tint. So if you have a little bit of gray, this could help, sort of tone and blend everything in. It's really pretty. Now, before I add any of my eyeshadows, I'm going to be using a primer by Tarte called Clean Slate, and this is awesome. I don't know why I can't find this anymore. I found it on Amazon, so I'm going to link it down below if you want to try it. It is lovely. It's very thin, and it's perfect for every skin out there, and it is creaseless. It creates a waterproof barrier. It's fantastic. It makes your eyeshadow stay on forever, and again, they don't crease. It's a really, really great product. So don't know why I cannot find it. I hope they haven't discontinued it. Maybe it's just my luck. I had bought it at Ulta, but now I just ended up buying a few pieces on Amazon because I really love it. Now, the face palette that I'm using is also by Tarte, and this is their double duty palette called Classic Courage. And I love what it says on the cover. It says, she dreamed, she believed, she succeeded. And I'm taking the lightest shade on the palette and layering it all over the eyelid, up to the brow bone, concentrating a little bit more of the color onto the brow bone. But a very soft, soft veil, not too much or too heavy. Next color is Rosy Outlook, which is a soft, satiny, peachy tone, and it's going to go in the inner corner of the eye towards the middle. Very lightly, I'm just adding a soft veil, and then mixing another color called Lucky Penny, which is a little bit bronzier, and that's going to go on the outer portion of the eye. So I'm just fusing these two colors together to create a light to dark effect onto her lid. And now a darker color called Trailblazer, which is part of the kit. It is a rich sort of toastier brown, and I'm just blending that into the hollow portion crease of her eye with a very soft, fluffy brush, making sure that there's no harsh lines and that the crease is defined without it looking too heavy. I also like to add a touch of bronzer into that brow bone area where the crease color is mixed so that it looks really soft and blended and natural, and it ties into the face as well. Go back in with the lightest color and just tap it onto the brow bone and make sure that it's nicely blended so that it looks pretty and seamless. To line her eyes, I am using Rimmel Scandalize Waterproof Eyeliner in brown and a pencil brush just to blend everything into place. And I'm concentrating the color mostly onto the lash line really, really tightly. And my girlfriend Sharon, who's also a makeup artist, introduced me to this eyeliner, and I cannot stop using it. I am obsessed, and I again buy it on Amazon because it's really hard to find right now. Now, when it comes to the bottom lash line, I like to add the concentration of color towards the outer corner of the eye and connect it to the top and bringing it up a little bit. And I make sure that the line is not too harsh, that it's really soft and well blended, and that it fades into nothing when it comes to the inner corner of the eye. So that it looks really soft and natural. I didn't add anything on the waterline. You can if you want to, just keeping it really nice and soft. You know, my mom is telling me don't put too much liner on, so I'll keep it nice and natural. Then I just kind of go back in there and add a little bit more on the outer corners of the top lash line just to lift the eye a little bit. Instead of adding more eyeshadow, I prefer just to add a little bit of this creamy product because it just looks more natural, it lasts longer. And to add a little bit more definition on her top lash line to make her lashes actually look a little fuller without adding falsies, I'm going to take Kat Von D's tattoo liner in black. And I love this liner. It has, instead of a felt tip, it has an actual brush, a really, really skinny brush. And it's awesome. It's perfect. It looks really nice and it gives me an extremely thin line if I want to. All right, lashes. I cannot help but curl lashes. I love lash curlers. And this is the lash curler by Lancome, which works really nicely, and it's my mom's and she loves it. So I'm using this to curl her lashes. I like to make sure that I get all of the lashes in there and hold the curl for about 10 to 15 seconds and just to make sure that the lashes are really nice and curled. And to give my mom thickness to her lash because they're very thin and short, I am going to be using Lancome's Lash Primer. I use this product on myself actually every day. I absolutely love it. So I'm just coating the lashes with the product, making sure that they're nice and separated at the same time. If you want, you can add some on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that on her lashes. And to finish off the lashes, I am using Maybelline's Lash Sensational in Black Mascara. Love this mascara. I mean, I use this on myself every day. I love the fact that it's a thicker formula, so it makes the lashes nice and full. And it's really black. It's a wonderful formula. I have been using this for quite some time, and it's kind of one of my go-to mascaras. I really, really love it. So I give it a really nice coat and kind of go back in there, back and forth, just to make sure that the lashes are nice and separated and that we have enough product on there. To line her lips, I'm using Inglot's Lip Liner and Lip Brush Duo in number 858, and it is a really soft, natural, pretty nude that goes with so many different lipstick colors. It's so nice, and I love that the pencil is nice and firm but creamy at the same time. And to finish off the lips, this is Tarte's Lip Sculptor lipstick and gloss in one. The shade is called Sass, of course, why not? And I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's a really nice sort of a natural plummy, pinky shade. I don't know, it just really gives life to the face, and my mom likes this color, so I want to make her happy and make sure that she looks amazing all at the same time. And then I'm just going in with a lip brush, making sure that it's all nice and blended in. And I'll add a touch of gloss just to give it a little bit more texture and a softer feel to her lips because they're a little bit dry. Now, I like to go back in there with the face palette and add a little bit of the blush that is in the palette, and it is a soft neutral pink called Courage. And there you have it. There is the finished look. Now my mom is inspecting her face. She's like, okay, all right, I can handle this. This is not bad. I can deal with this. I think I like it. Now let me fix my hair. I love you, Mommy. And thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Hope to see you guys back. Bye.